back to another episode of Radiant Historia. Today we're heading to Alma E. Didn't include the E at the end of the name. Alright, let's head inside and see what we can do. Let's hope this is a successful mission.
Hello.
You must be Captain Rosh and Surgeon Stocke. I've been waiting for you.
That's us, all right. But who are you?
Yes.
I'm the field agent in this area. I got orders to update you on the situation at Alma Mine.
All right, that should be helpful. How's it looking?
Let's see.
First you should know about the enemy. It seems we're up against Count Salvan's troops.
Selvan. He's the brain supporting Diaz from the shadows, isn't he? This is more complicated than I thought. We absolutely can't fail this mission, or we'll be in deep trouble.
No pressure.
Indeed.
I agree, but here we have a problem.
What do you mean?
Let's see.
This side of the entrance is blocked by a cave-in at the moment. So the plan was to clear with explosives and enter the mine. But we've lost contact with the merchant who was meant to deliver the explosives.
Yes.
And that's all I have for you. You can get more details from the other soldiers further in. My next mission awaits, so if you'll excuse me.
This is bad. We need to make a move before the enemy gets their footing. But we can't even get inside.
Seriously. Not only that, but Selvan's troops are on the move. We should go see what shape the entrance is in. Damn. It's sealed shut.
Excuse me.
Captain Rosh, about the situation
I
report.
heard the gist of it from the agent. But more importantly, has a scout been sent out yet?
No, sir, we're a little short-handed.
That's not good. Even if we sent someone out now, and he did manage to acquire explosives, it'd be dusk. But without those explosives, we're pretty much sitting ducks.
Captain Rosh, don't we have the thaw machines with us? I could move the rock single-handedly with those things.
Do you really think they'd keep such expensive weaponry in a hole like this?
Of course not. I, just wanted to ride a thaw machine. Just once in my life.
Well, if you're interested, they're produced in Alistel's lab by an engineer named Fennel. Regardless, we have to focus on our current problem. Even my gauntlet is useless here.
If we can't go any further, why don't we just ambush them here? If their goal is to get inside Alistel territory, they'll have to come through here anyway.
Generally speaking, an ambush would give us the upper hand. Stocke, what do you think?
Give up on the explosives and ambush the enemy here, or send men out to find the merchant. I have to think about this one carefully. Oh no, don't make me make decisions! Oh, the thing is though, we wanted to use explosives to get rid of the rocks, right? But won't they use explosives and then couldn't we get injured by the explosives? But if we send out scouts, they probably won't come back till dusk. Oh gosh, I'm assuming if I wait in ambush, the characters won't be dumb enough to think it's a good idea to sit near the rocks where they're probably gonna get exploded. Oh, they're gonna have a big army though, and we've got like tons of babies on our team. I'm trying to think about this logically from like an army point of view. Oh, both of these are terrible options. I guess wait and ambush, I think, is the best option. Sending scouts. There was that merchant nearby, though. I'm gonna say wait and ambush. Should we wait for the enemy and ambush them here? I'm gonna choose to wait and ambush. Let's ambush them. We can't spare a single soldier to be out on a wild goose chase.
And taking the lack of training that soldiers like Keel have into account, it's a good plan.
You're right. An ambush would be an efficient way to make sure we're ready for Selvan's troops. Okay, Keel, you heard the man? Gear up the brigade.
Right away, Captain.
I bet I made a horrible choice. And Rosh's brigade ambushed the Chronology forces in Alma Mine. It was a plan that would prove successful. The Chronology soldiers were mowed down at the hands of the valiant men in Rosh's brigade. The problem was time. Despite the victory, the hard-fought battle proved too time-consuming. Chronology's forces were dispatched not only to Alma Mines, but to the Sand Fortress as well. Once the Sand Fortress fell, Chronology's marches on Alistel was unimpeded. It was only a matter of time before Alistel was seized by the full might of Chronology. And Russia's brigade were destined to face the futility of many impossible battles. So you're telling me I failed, right? The fallen captain, Fenn. Wow! We've learned something today. Never trust me with an important decision.
turned, Stocke.
Ambushing the enemy was a good idea, but your timing wasn't so good. You ended up getting attacked from two sides.
It's not impossible to take back the Sand Fortress. However, the world will turn to sand by the time you can accomplish it.
You're going to have to go back in time to reverse this mistake, Stocke. You must use Historia.
Shall we record the actions you've taken so far, just in case?
I guess I can save. Don't really know why I wouldn't. I died. Alright, White Chronicle it is. Alright, so to ambush but lose a great deal of time in the process while his party is waiting in the mine. A separate gunwork unit storms the city of Alistel. All is lost. Alright, so even like for these branching paths, there's like two directions. Would this one have led to this as well? Whatever this other direction is? I'm not sure. I think we're gonna go back to here. Let's go back to here for right now and see what happens. Proceed to this no time travel. Let's make the other decision and see what happens. Alright, so we arrived in the mine.
Hello.
Oh, you see, yeah.
That's us, all right. But who?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna skip this because we've already seen it. Send scouts. Should I send out scouts to find the merchant? Send scouts, let's see what happens. No, an ambush will be too time consuming. Perhaps we should... Oh, I keep forgetting to talk. Oh, hello.
Well, Stocke, it looks like you're between a rock and a hard place.
You two? That means...
We have something to tell you.
We feel the presence of the Chronicle, one who wields the same power as you.
What do you mean? Are you telling me there's another Chronicle?
That's right, there is. It's called the Black Chronicle.
Then someone else out there is wielding it just like I do.
Indeed. And its owner is throwing this history into disarray.
What? How is that possible?
The Black Chronicle grants the same special power, and it's being used to cause harm to you.
But why? What's the angle?
We don't really know.
You mean to tell me that even the residents of Historia are blind to something?
It's not as though we're omniscient. We can't see into the hearts of the wielders of the Chronicles.
I see. Well, let's take a step back here. Our mission is at a standstill because the explosives were never delivered. And you're telling me that this is all the doing of whoever wields the Black Chronicle?
Correct. The merchant was killed by the owner of the other Chronicle, and in doing so, history has been misaligned.
What can I do then? Should I go back in time?
Well, yes and no.
To be precise, you would need to go back in time to the other history, because sometimes, even going back in time isn't enough to solve the problem. And when that's the case, you can resort to going back to the other history's timeline.
The two histories are bound to the same world. The hearts and minds of its people are shared. Thus, the actions we take in one time reverberate in the other. Take the merchant, for example. He was killed in the other history, and now his death is affecting this one.
So what you're saying is, if I save him in the other history, he'll be alive in this one, and that would mean the explosives will get delivered. Am I on the right track here?
Correct. You've just spoken to the field agent. After that, he went somewhere else. This action must be affecting the other history.
Interesting.
You should search for incidents in the other history that may be linked to this situation. Especially if you are scheduled to meet him. You have to pay close attention to detail.
All right. I'll give it a shot.
You're sure to find yourself in similar situations from here on out. The past and the present, two timelines. You will pass between them as necessary in order to guide history in the right direction.
I have a feeling that will keep me busy.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll manage.
Well, until we meet again.
Sergeant Stocke? Sir?
Hey, What are you mumbling about?
It's nothing. Don't mind me.
Well, if you were figuring out a way to get a hold of those explosives, keep going. Just try not to scare my men when you do it. So, got any ideas?
No, not yet.
And Breaking Rocks has been added to the White Chronicle. Wait, so... Hold on, let me check this out. So now we're taking this path over here. Stocke needs explosives to destroy the rocks, but the merchant is nowhere to be seen. And we're supposed to be meeting this merchant fellow. Alright, so, I'm gonna make another save here. I feel like I'm making a lot of saves, but... I'm just scared. Oh, we don't have any explosives. We can't go any further in. We can only wait here and try to ambush them. Wait, was he saying we need to go back to, like, another pass, though? Oh, I feel like I've gotten a lot of information. I'm like, which way to go about this? Going to, how about getting some equipment here? Oh, you sell some stuff here, too? Oh, Silver Edge. If only I had money, I can't afford any of this. I'm sorry, sir. Can't afford any of your stuff. Hey, what's in here? Oh, treasure! 3 soothing bombs, and who are you? The mine's closing soon. The job's here paid well. I guess I'll have to look for another way to make money now. Am I supposed to go to, like, the other back pass? I'm confused when I keep saying other pass. I'm like, so 2 paths? Or more than that. I've been mining here forever. I love the work I do, but it comes with occupational hazards. Alright, so I think we're supposed to head backwards.
I better not leave right now.
Oh wait, okay, saying we shouldn't leave. Alright, so... Right, so we're saying, I feel like I'm supposed to travel back in time. That's what's going on here, isn't it? But then maybe I can return to this one later once I go back to the other timeline. Alright, let's go to Historia. I'm assuming I gotta go backwards. Oh, let's see. Okay, so... Okay, so there's this one I can go back to, or else there's the one all the way back here. Alright, so this is the decision on whether we should wait or ambush. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to go back here. I'm not totally sure, but I'm trying traveling anyway. Hope this is right. Either way, we'll still see something new, I guess.
What do you make of that soldier? He wore an Alistel uniform, but...
Alright, I'm gonna skip this because we've already been here. Alright, I'm so glad I let you still keep the skip button. Let's see. Right. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have
Stocke.
to...
You have your answer yet? Do you want to join my team, or stay with Hyde?
Oh, wait, hold on. What did he say?
I need to give it some...
Sure. But if you ask me, I know you'll make a great... Just keep that in mind. Hey, Stocke. Do you want to join my team?
It's for history splits. I need to think carefully about this decision. Okay, let's try and stay with Heist. Continue to work under Heist. Is that really what I should do?
Rosh. I'm sorry. But I'm going to continue working under Heist.
I see. Oh, I'm disappointed. But it's your choice. To be honest, I really could have used your support. I want you on my team, Stocke. But if that's the path you choose, I'll respect your decision.
Oh,
Good luck,
Rosh.
buddy. I'll be awaiting your return.
I feel like we're supposed to save the merchant in this timeline, and then he'll be saved in the other one, but I'm not totally sure. So let's see how this goes. I think it's 3rd floor, 2nd or 3rd floor, I think, for our boss. Not here. What about over here? Okay, no, 2nd floor. Alright, 2nd floor, it is. Oh, hello.
This way.
Stocke, right this way.
I've been waiting for you, Stocke. What's the matter? You look like there's something on your mind.
It's nothing.
Ah. All right then. To business. The job this time is to apprehend a certain person. You're still convalescing, but it shouldn't be a challenge.
A certain person, eh? Who is it we're talking about?
His name is Vlad. He's the leader of a rebel faction who opposes the Prophet Noah.
A rebel faction. General Hugo requested this, didn't he? Everyone in Alistel is at the beck and call of the Prophet.
A man in my position has nothing to say about that, but it's true. Faith in the Prophet Noah is the fuel that drives this nation, and we can ill afford to condone anyone who'd throw a wrench into the works. Does that not satisfy you?
No, that's fine. Tell me more about this Vlad.
We haven't found out what he looks like yet, but we do know something of his movements.
Set some bait, have you?
They're nothing special, as rebel factions go. From what I've heard, there's a similar resistance in Granord. Theirs seems to be giving them a great deal of trouble. Ours, on the other hand, poses little threat. They fall quickly into our traps.
So where am I headed?
Start at the item store in the First Ward. The owner there is one of my informants. Find out anything he knows about Vlad, and take whatever measures you deem appropriate.
You want me to capture him, not kill him?
They mean very little in the greater scheme of things, but we can learn much from them.
Understood. I'll begin at once.
Essay assignment has been added to the White Chronicle. Right, so first of all, this mission is starting with merchants. Wait, hold on, did you say where the merchant was?
I want you to report to the item store in the First Ward, the shopkeeper.
I'm guessing it's just the one that's in the middle of town, right? Not really in one of the rooms here yet. It must just be in the middle of town. This place is too fancy for a item shop person. Okay, let's head down here. I know you're just working over there. Do any of these hold the items? I don't think so. Let's just head out. What's raining here? Wait, I see a flag there though. I'm pretty sure the flag's supposed to guide me. Oh wait, no, there's a flag above in the towns. It's not really meant for guiding either, alright? Oh, where's the item shop? It's not here. It's down in this part of town, I'm pretty sure. Alright, to the item shop. I really want to get those things up there. Swordsman and Red, you must be Stocke. Heist told me you could come around.
And here I am. Tell me what you know about Vlad, and I'll take it from there.
Vlad should show his face at the bar in the second ward.
How will I know him?
His hair's messy, he always wears a robe. In this weather, I doubt the bar will have many patrons. Once he shows up, you should be able to spot him right away.
All right. I'll be on the lookout for a robed man.
I've let the bartender in on the plan. He's supposed to supply Vlad with false information. Once you see him make contact with the bartender, the rest is up to you.
Got it.
While leaving so soon, you seem like twitchy. This is an item shop. Why not buy something while you're here? In fact, I believe Heist specifically mentioned the Swordsman Red would spend all the cash. Sooner revised in the White Chronicle. Now you want my money? I'm trying to save the world, alright? I can't spend money here when I'm basically broke and need to save up for better equipment. Excuse you. Right, so they said he'd be in the bar, which is right up here. Hey, let's check it out. Is he here? That's him, alright.
Hey.
Barkeep, I'm here for the goods. What goods are these?
Yeah.
The offering to the Prophet. Yes, that I have it right over here. Sorry to trouble you, Barkeep. Make sure you don't open that until you're back home.
Yeah.
Absolutely, until next time
Good day.
then. By all means, come again. So that's it, amateurs. No subtlety at all. I'd better not make a scene in here. I'll do this outside. Okay, let's follow him out. Something you need, friend?
Are you Vlad?
What's it to you if I
I'm to
am?
bring you in.
Yeah.
I wondered why you were dressed differently from your average soldier. You're the SI's hatchet man, dedicated to your work, I see. And don't you ever get to wondering? Take the Prophet Noah's guidance. Is General Hugo still giving the people the truth? It's been 5 years since the Prophet's been seen in public. What's he doing with himself?
Couldn't care less. My mission is to apprehend you, and that's what I intend to do.
Such obedience, more like a lapdog than a rat terrier. There's one thing I hate about dogs like you, it's all the blind
I
loyalty.
thought I told you to shut up.
Oh, the shade. And if I don't? The dog shows his teeth. Sorry, but I won't be hounded to my grave. Intense battle time. Alright, let's hope this doesn't go badly. Power wave, it's a powerful attack. Let's go with that first. It's a 1v1. Okay, so it'll do more damage if he's close to me, so I should push him backwards. I'll push him back again. I want to keep him in the back row. He's moving forward. Stay back.
It's finally over.
I really wasn't too tough to deal with. Oh, we learned heal. Oh, that's awesome. I like when I can still learn those skills as a swordsman. Ah, damn it, I can't believe I let a mongrel get the better of me. But I swear the profit will be...
Yeah, that's enough out of you. You can shoot your mouth off in an interrogation cell.
Damn it.
That was amazing, Stocke. I'd never have guessed you were still on the mend.
Look, they came to the rescue.
If you can handle a sword that well, you should have no problem getting back to work.
What are you two doing here?
We were called as backup in case anything happened, but you handled it yourself just fine. We'll be waiting back at Heiss's office.
All right. I'll see you there.
SI assignment has been revised in the White Chronicle. Alright, we did alright. Let's head back to the office then, I guess. We completed our mission. We've done what we need to do. I don't know if this will change the other timeline, but at least we're getting to see what happens over in this timeline.
There you are, Stocke. Heiss is waiting in his office.
That was a marvelous display you put on.
So, what did we manage to wring from him?
Yes, you should know. They were hatching a plot to plunder the army's supply of explosives.
See, we managed to change it in this timeline.
The shipment was originally meant for use at Alma Mine. I assume they have less savory intentions for the explosives. Well, the rebels are weak and few in number. We can easily foil their plots before they start. The real problem here is if the explosives don't reach Alma Mine.
That's right, that's what was holding Rosh's brigade in the other
If the
history.
explosives don't reach their destination in time, repercussions would be severe.
That's it in a nutshell.
Then, am I tasked with preventing the heist?
No, I already have an agent dealing with that. I had a more delicate mission in mind for you.
Tell me more.
I won't mince words here. This mission stands a chance of putting an end to our long war against Granorg. There's no one else I can trust with such a vital mission. No one but you, Stocke.
What's the objective?
You will begin by heading to Granorg. More than that, I can't say now. The situation changes hourly. Once the final order is given, you'll be contacted on site. It may seem like a roundabout way of doing things, but such are the difficulties of the mission.
Very well.
To start, you'll have to update yourself with the current best way to enter Granorg territory. Then, you'll liaise with our border agent at Lasville Hills. He's on another mission in the Alma Mine now, but he'll come to Lasville Hills when he's done.
If it's a simple border crossing, wouldn't we just pass through the Sand Fortress? I don't see the need to pick up any special intel for that.
And if I told you that the Sand Fortress is on the verge of being recaptured by the enemy?
Is that true?
It's an old story now with any border stronghold. We capture it, the enemy takes it back, and we reclaim it again in an endless cycle. Control of the Sand Fortress is too fluid to be reliable for this mission.
Hence the need for the most current information. I see.
You'll rendezvous with the contact near the bridge at Lasville Hills. Wait there. He'll come to you.
All right.
Oh, and I said this earlier when we met in the medical facility, but you'll have those two along as your subordinates for this mission again.
Yay!
It's a difficult mission, and you'll need to work together to accomplish it.
Looks like we're in the same boat again, Stocke.
Let's make this another success.
Sounds good.
We'll wait for you outside the castle. Please excuse us, Heiss.
I'll be expecting as much from you as I did before.
We'll do our best to live up to your expectations, sir.
I suspect that in the course of your mission, you'll learn the truth about this continent.
Excuse me? is gathering info on that one of our objectives.
No, but it would hardly be a waste of your time to find out. Once you know, you'll feel that it was better for you to have discovered it. So, that's something to look forward to. That will be all. Prepare yourselves first, then head to the bridge at Lasville Hills.
Understood.
Top secret mission has been added to the White Chronicle. Alright, so we can go on this mission now, or we can go back to the other timeline. I think we'll do this one first. I just want to make sure the other timeline's safe.
I heard you're going to Granorg. Aren't you pushing your luck a little too far with this one? It's the heart of the enemy's territory, for goodness sake.
I know the risks.
No, I don't think you do. Remember who's headquartered there. Queen Protea's 2 personal attendants, major figures in Granorg's military.
Diaz and Selva, right?
On one hand, you have the Court Knight Diaz, their most active commander. And on the other, the scholar Selva, with an iron grip on their parliament. Plus, Palomedes, the executioner, Diaz's right-hand man, is supposed to be there too. Going to Granorg is putting yourself amongst the wolves. Nobody would do that unless they were willing to throw their life away.
I won't necessarily come into direct conflict with them.
But there's no way to guarantee that. If you were to be found out, not even you could wriggle your way free of that.
Rosh, this is hardly the first dangerous mission I've taken, and I've never gone about any of them intending to get myself killed.
Can you promise me you won't become another casualty of this damn war?
Aww.
Stocke, come on. How long are you gonna keep working for Heiss? I don't know what's gotten into him. He's been at odds with the army all the time lately. I worry sometimes that he's just using you. Do yourself a favor, man. Come back to the army. Let's work together, just like we used to.
Even if Heiss is using me, it's my call to make, not yours. Besides, it's all the same to me if I'm working for the army or for SI. I'll do whatever job comes down for me if it's for the sake of Alistel. That's all.
Even if it leads to your death.
Rosh, why are you so hung up on that? You're a soldier. You knew what we were in for when we signed up.
Right, of course. But Stocke, it's been barely any time at all since you nearly died at Lasville Hills. I sensed the stink of death on you, and my premonition almost came true. Maybe this time it really will.
Aww. He's worried.
Damn it! I'm trying as hard as I can, and you...
Rosh, don't.
Sonia, I don't mean to be rude, but stay out of this. This is between us two.
Well, from my perspective, you seem to be projecting your worries onto him.
You always seem to know just how to hit where it hurts.
I'm worried about Stocke too, but...
Hey, I wasn't done with you.
I'm touched by your concern, but I'm not planning to treat this as a suicide mission. I'm just doing what's necessary for my country.
So that's the last word as far as you're concerned, huh? I'm gonna hold you to that.
Feel free.
Honestly, why do we put our lives on the line like this for the sake of the job?
It's because that's the only way there is. For you and him.
Aww. He's so worried. But he's making me more worried about my actions.
You've returned, Stocke. You have chosen a path which diverges from your friends, but your paths will cross again someday. I'm certain of it. Now, let us add a new chapter to the White Chronicle.
Wait, by advancing the story, new chapters will appear in the White Chronicles. Wait, so in this path you mean Rosh is not gonna like me? No! I like their friendship! So we go in this path, we get like separated? I don't like that. So I continue if we'd like to proceed to the next chapter.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
Yes. Alright, I see why they have so many save slots now. Continue White Chronicle. Hold on, I want to check what's going on here. So, I can continue here and go to Granorg. American Radio 1 once again been chosen to join Stocke and his machine. First needs to meet them in town, though. Or I could come over here. Or else there's a third path here that I did not get. Alright, so... I think next episode we'll continue with this path. And, see what happens. And then we'll switch back over to this one and see what happens on this one. I want to do all of the paths. And then I'll figure out where the third path is over here. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I will see you guys again in the next episode. Bye-bye. 3, 2, 1, poofles.